Hello guys, welcome to Destined to Win tutorials. Today we're going to be taking a look at post-UME. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, post-UME exams will be conducted throughout Nigeria. So I'm just trying to help students with maths for their post-UME. So I'm going to try to do UNILAG, UI, and OAU and other schools that I'm privileged to have the post-UME past questions. So here we're treating the UNILAG post-UME past question, and I'm treating the 2007/2008 maths question. Now the style of post-UME for UNILAG is you have for everyone you have 15 questions of maths, 15 questions general subject knowledge, and 15 questions of English, while some might have 20. I think the science-based students have 20 questions on maths and 10 questions on English. So overall questions is 30 questions, and there's no calculator. You don't use a calculator, so you have to be very fast. And basically the syllabus is just your JAM syllabus. Since you've written JAM, just revise on the subjects of JAM and you'll be able to write this exam perfectly well. And I've also done several videos on JAM past questions and different topics, so you could also watch it to help you revise. So here we have a question from UNILAG Post-UME 2007/2008 session. It said find the number one question said find reciprocal of 2/3 and 1/2 plus 1/3. So from here we have 2/3. This plus this will give us a 5/6. So this will be what? 2/3 times 6 over, that's you invert 5. So this here 1, this here is 4. So this is what? 4/5. And the question says find the reciprocal of this. So after you solve this, what's the reciprocal? That's the reciprocal of 4/5, and the reciprocal is what? 5/4. So our correct option here is option B. Our second question, sorry. Our second question says, find the difference in costs per week between employing 20 women at a weekly wage of $230 each and 18 boys at a weekly wage of $198 each. So find the difference in cost. So all you need to do is, our difference is what? 230, that's for the women, times 20 minus what? 198 for the boys times what? 18. And this will give us what? 4,600 minus 3,564. And our answer will be, if we minus this, we have 1036. And our correct option here is option C. Another question here, number 3, says find evaluate this root 20 times root 5 all raised to the power what? 3. Root 20 can be divided as root 4 times what? 5. And this, let's still leave this like this. So we have root 4 times, this is sort, and changing to indices, so times 5 and what? So we have a bit of a cold. So we have this. So here, what is the square root of 4? That is what? 2. So here, this will be what? 5 raised to the power 1/2, right? The root 1/2 times 5 raised to the power 1/2 bracket 3, which will give us what? 1/2 times 5, 3/2. So here, all you know, indices, we add, right? When we add this, what do we get? 2 times 5, 1/2 plus 3/2. So this will give us what? 2 times 5. That will give us a what? 4/2. And when this cancels, we have a 2. So this is what? 2 times 5 raised to the power 2, which is 2 times 25, which is equal to what? 50. So our answer here is what? 50. And that should be an option D. I didn't write the options of that on this question. So here we have another question from the same UNILAG Post-UTME 2017. I'm solving the 15 questions, so this is going to be quite a long video. So here it says if sine y is equal to root 3/2, then the value of y find the value of y between 0 and 360 are, that's by finding the value of y between 0 and 360. You must try to remember I've treated trigonometry. So where you have this, right, a sine y, root 3 over 2 will be a sine 60. If you remember, our sine 60 is what? Root 3 over 2, where this is 60, angle 60, this is angle 30. This will be root 3, this will be 2, and this will be what? 1. Now they're asking us to find the value of y between 0 and 360. Remember this, where you have your cast, C-A-S-T, right? So this is 0, this is the 180 degree, this is 270. So sine is positive in the what? First and second quadrant, right? In the first quadrant, sine is 60, y is 60. Sorry. Y is 60. And in the second quadrant, theta is equal to what? 180 minus y, which is 180 minus 60. So this will give us what? 120 degrees. So the values of y between 0 degree and 360 is what? 60 degree and 120, which is option what? D. We have a question which says a pillar y is 4 kilometers east of pillar x. 4 kilometers east. A pillar y. Okay, let's say this is y. Okay, is 4 kilometers east of pillar x. This is x, this is bearing. So east, this is east. So this is east, so this is 4 kilometers. While another z is 4 kilometers south of y. South, this is south. This is z. The question on the same level ground. So the question says find the bearing of z from y, from x. The bearing of z from x, that's this bearing. We should what? Find the bearing. And we already know, since this is a same level ground, so this will be 90 degree, right? Here will be 45 degree, and here will be what? 45 degree. So they say we should find the bearing of what? Z from x. So the bearing will be this angle plus 45 degree. That's angle 90 plus 45. So 90 plus 45, and that will give us what? 135 degree. And our answer is option D. Another question here says, what is the circumference of latitude 0 degrees south if r is the radius of the earth? You should not just know this. This is a latitude, longitude, and latitude. So our answer is just simply this. Okay, B. Another question says the population of a village is 5,846. Express this number to 3 significant figures. This question always repeats itself, so try to know your significant figures, and I've treated a topic on that too. So here, what is the 3 significant figures? So all we need to do is 5846. Count 1, 2, 3. Can the next number approximate to give us a 5 here? Or better still to explain, is this next number greater than a 5 or a 5? Yes, it is greater than a 5. So we'll carry a 1 and add to this, and we have what? 5850. So our answer is option A. Another question says find the possible values of k for which x squared plus 4x plus k and x squared plus 7x minus 18 we have a common factor. So we need to factorize this. Since they will have a common factor, factorize this, then use the factors to solve for the values of k. So in factorizing this, write this down. Okay, put your bracket like this, x. So what are the factors of 18 that will add or subtract to get plus 7? And it's simply 9 and 2. So it will be plus 9 minus 2. When you do a plus 9 minus 2, you have what? A plus 7. So here we have what? Plus 9 minus 2. And this will give us what? x will be, which everything is equal to 0. So x plus 9 equal to 0, and what, x minus 2 equal to 0. So this is x equal to minus 9 and x equal to 2. So we'll put in these two values into this equation, right? Let's start with minus 9. Putting minus 9 into this equation, this is our equation, plus 14x plus k. So we have what, minus 9 all square plus 14 bracket minus 9 plus k equal to what, 0. So here we have what, 81 minus 9 times minus 1 will give us 81. 14 times minus 9 will give us a minus 126 plus k equal to what, 0. So this minus this will give us what, a minus 45 plus k equal to 0. So k will be equal to, bring this here, we have what, 45. That's our first value of k. Our next value of k, putting 2 into the equation, what do we have? That's 2 square plus 14 times 2 plus what, k equal to 0. So we have what, 4 plus 14 times 2 is what, 28 plus k equal to 0. So we have 32 plus k equal to 0, and k will be equal to what, minus 32. So our answer is k is minus 32 and 45. And what's our correct option here? Option C. I've treated a question factorization, so you can also check videos on that. This is also logarithm. I've treated logarithm. It says solve for x if log base 5 x plus 2 plus 3 log 5 log base 5 2 equal to what, 2. So here, what do we need to do? So take this 3 up here. So we have log 5 x plus 2 plus log 5 2 3 equal to, this can also be changed to log base 5 5 2. Check out the introductory topic of logarithm. You'll find how to solve the rules of logarithm. So here, since this is common, so we have log 5, and this is a plus, so it will be a multiplication that will bind these two values. So we have x plus 2 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 3 equal to what, log 5 5 2. So here, what do we have? This will be 8. So we have log 5 bracket 8 times this, that will be 8x plus 16, right, equal to what, log 5 5 2. So this will cancel this, and we're left with what, 8x plus 16 equal to 5 raised to the power 2. And yeah, this is 8x plus 16 equal to what, 25. So 8x is equal to 25 minus 16, and this will give us 8x equal to 9. So x will be equal to 9 over 8. And what's the correct option here? Option D. This question says, if cos square x, if cos square x is plus 1 over 5 equal to sine square x, find sec x. You need to know your trigonometry ratio, which I've also treated trigonometry. So here, we must remember this formula, which says sine square x plus cos square x is equal to what, 1, where sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos square x. So you put in this value into this equation, sine x into this. So we have cos square x plus 1 over 5 equal to what, 1 minus cos square x. Let's bring this here, take this here. So we have cos square x plus cos square x equal to 1 minus 1 over what, 5. So this is what, 2 cos square x equal to, when we subtract this, what are we going to get? We're going to get what, 4 over 5, right? So here, divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2, this will cancel this. We're left with 2 here. So this is cos, this cancel. Cos square x is equal to what, 2 over what, 5. So cos x is what, the square root of what, 2 over 5. And also remember that sec x is equal to 1 over what? Cos x. So it's just to divide this by 1. So we have what? 1 over root 2 over 5. So here it will just be the reciprocal. So we have what? 5 over 2 root 2. So this is our answer, and our correct option here is option B. Another question says the shares owned by Sola and Audu in a joint business ratio is ratio 5:8 respectively. Later, Audu sold 1/4 of his shares to Sola, which amounted to 3,000. What is the worth of this business? This is problems on ratios. So they are asking what is the total worth of the business, right? So let's say the total worth of the business is what? X. So if total worth of the business is X, the total of Sola's own of Sola's share is what? 5 over 13x. I hope you understand ratios, and that is for Sola. Therefore, Audu is what? 8 over 13x. That's 5 plus 8 is 13. So just divide times x, which is the what? Total worth. So we're now told that later Audu sold 1/4 of his shares to Sola. So Audu sold, and it amounted to 3,000. So they've given us the amount of Audu. So all we need to do is find x. So we have what? 1 over 4, 1/4 of 8 over 13x is equal to what? 3,000. So this will cancel, this will cancel. This off is a multiplication. So we have what? 2 over 13x equal to what? 3,000. To get x, multiply this. So we have what? X equal to 30,000 times what? 13 over 2. This will cancel. This will be 1,500. And 1,500 times 13 is what? 19,500. So our correct option here is option B. The 12th question for the UNILAG Post-UTME 2007-2008 says, in an examination taken by 40 students, 27 passed mathematics, 18 passed physics, while 2 failed both mathematics and physics. How many students passed both subjects? This is set, so we need to draw it. So let's draw this. We're looking for how many students passed both. This is what? Maths. This is physics. Physics is equal to 18. Maths is what? 27. We're looking for x. The total number of students is what? 40. And 2 failed. So failure outside. And a formula insert says the total number of students is equal to what? The number of maths plus the number of physics plus the number of those that failed union physics and maths failed minus the number of those that passed, both of them that passed the same subject. That's union P and M. So here we have what? 40 and what? This is 27 plus 18 plus 2 minus x. So when you add this up, what are we going to get? This is 20 plus 27, that's what? 47. 40 minus x, where x will be equal to, bring x here, take 40 here, that's 47 minus 40. So x is what? 7. And what's our correct option here? Option C. The 12th question says, what is the equation of line which passes through points 2, 5, and that is 2 points? And you know our formula. What's our formula for 2 points of a line? Is what? Y square minus y1 over x square x2 minus x1 equal to what? Y minus y1 and what? X minus x1. So here we have, this is x1 y1 and this is what? X2 y2. So putting these values into this what? Equation. So what do we have here? What's y2? Y2 is minus 1 minus 5 over what's x2, 5 minus 2 equal to y minus what's y1, 5 over x minus what's y2, y2 is what, 2. So this is what, minus 6 over 3 equal to y minus 5 over x minus 2. This will cancel, we are left with 2. So if we're left with minus 2, we cross multiply, right? So we have minus 2 bracket x minus 2 equal to what, y minus 5. So this is what, minus 2x plus 4 equal to y minus what, 5. Let's try to rearrange this. So we have, what do we have here? Let's take this to this, bring this here. So we have, sorry, excuse me. We have 4 plus 5 equal to y minus 2x, which is what, 9 equal to what, y minus 2x. And our correct option here is, when this comes here, it's a plus. Our correct option here is option B. Excuse me. I just have to solve it because the exams are coming up, just to help you guys. Just a bit down with the cold. So here we have another question which says evaluate 2x plus 4x squared minus 332 equal to 0. So here this is 2x plus 4 bracket x minus 32 equal to what, 0. So all we need to do here is say 2x bracket 2 4 2x minus 32 equal to 0. So let what, p be equal to what, 2x. So here we put in p squared plus what, 4p minus 32 equal to 0. So factorizing this, what do we have? What are the factors of 32 that will add or subtract that will give us 4? And that is an 8, and 8 times 4 is 32. So to get a plus 4, we have what, plus 8 minus what, 4 equal to 0. So this is p equal to what, minus 8, and p equal to what, 4, where p is what, 2x, 2 raised to power x. So let's put this in value, 2x equal to what, minus 8. This can't be solved, but here let's put this 2x equal to 4. This will be what, 2x equal to 2 raised to power 2. This will cancel this, and x is equal to what, 2. So our value is what, x equal to 2, which is option C. This one can't be solved. So our final question here, yes, we spend a lot of time. Our final question here says a ladder placed on the wall of a building makes an angle of 60 degrees. A ladder placed on the wall. This is a wall. This is the ladder, 5 meters at an angle of what, 60 degrees with the horizontal ground. Okay, so what they've told us now, with horizontal ground, that means this is what, angle 90. How far is the ladder from the base of the wall? We're looking for this. How far is the ladder from the base of the wall? From here, this is also trigonometry. So to involve your hypotenuse and your base, you have your what, car. That is what, cos 60 degrees, which is equal to what, x over 5, your adjacent over hypotenuse. So what is our cos 60? X is equal to 5 times cos 60 degrees, and which is what, cos 60 is what, half. We should know by heart what is cos 60 sin 60. It helps in examination, and that is 5 times half, which is what, 2.5 meter. Our correct option here is what, option A. Thank you for staying tuned to Destined to Win tutorials. I'm giving a gift to students that watch this video to the end. Now the gift is just send me an email to DTW tutorials requesting for a past question. I'm going to give the first 20 students free UNILAG past question from 2005 to 2011/2012. So thank you for staying tuned. This is a freebie I'm giving to students. Thank you for staying tuned to Destined to Win tutorials. Please share to your friends preparing for this same exam, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to still treat several years of UNILAG past questions during the next 3 weeks. Don't forget to subscribe and also share to your friends. Thank you. You are destined to win. Bye.